Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And today I'm gonna be doing a story time. About how I lost my best friend. So if you want to see more videos like this, be sure to like this video and subscribe and comment down below because my YouTube, if my comments are working. This is video number 3. So let's get into it. Okay, so this was, I'd say it's about the beginning, the second month of school. It was maybe late September, early October when all this played out. But remember that. I want y'all to remember that because that plays a very important role in the story. So, at the time, I didn't have my phone. I was in trouble. But she had her phone. And we would always sit on the bus together. Because like I said, we was really tight. We was best friends. And yeah, and if I can include, actually, hold on. I'm moving too fast. And whatever. So she was on the phone and she was texting, right? And I was like, I don't got my phone. So why don't we just kind of just talk and chill? So we're the first stop to get on the bus. So we got a long bus ride. The bus ride's about an hour long maybe for us. And I was like, maybe not an hour. I would say about 45 minutes long. So I'm on the bus 45 minutes. So, hold on. So yeah. Hold on. And if you see it, pause and lost because I got to be able to send this to my editor. Okay, I don't know when I got there. But yeah. So she was like, well, I'm texting and I'm busy. I was like, well, you can text later. Just like, and we can talk for a little while because I am bored. I was like, I would try to talk to her and she would purposely ignore me or whatever. And anytime she would text, I would be like, well, I'm in the group chat too, so can I see it? And she was like, oh, you're not in this one. And I was like, okay. And that's kind of weird because if you were in the group chat I was in, I would have showed her the messages that in the group chat I was in, but she wasn't in, but she was being real weird. So that was my first reflect. So I was like, okay. She was like, well, yeah, it's important. I was like, okay, am I not important? And she was like, no, and in like a jokingly way. But I didn't really take it as a joke. I was like, okay, you're weird, boo. So at this point, we had got to school or whatever, and I wasn't talking to her. I was ignoring her or whatever. But the next day, she came back and she apologized. But then she gonna come back and do the same thing. I just forgave you. Like, girl, what? So it's the next day, and she does it again. So I'm like, dude, what the frick? So I'm like, you know what? Frick it. So I'm sitting on the inside of the seat. She's sitting on the outside. Boy, when I tell you I rushed out that seat and I got out, I don't even care. I smacked her in the face with my book bag when I was getting out the seat. I won't better sit in that seat with her. So I go the same night. No, not the same night. The next day, I'm sitting down. I sit first. She comes sit with me. She's apologizing or whatever. So I'm like, okay. I get my phone back. Period. And she texts me. If I can find the messages, I'll place them up. But if I don't, Izzy let them know I couldn't find the messages. Those are the messages if I find them. So I was like, ho, you are weird. You are weird, ho. You are weird. So, hold on. I forgot a very important detail. Months prior to that, we had gotten into a fight at our bus stop. It wasn't even really a real fight, but it eventually turned to a real fight. But I had put BTA. Okay. We were the only two that, no, there was other people there, but they weren't at the stop that day. That makes sense. So we had fought or whatever, but it was a fake fight. But I still put BTA. But like I said, it turns into a real one. So, sooner or later, I don't even know for real. Hold on. Oh, yeah. So that's going to play in a major role. I want you to keep that in mind, okay? You gotta remember that part of the story. Because that part of the story is actually extremely important. But let me go ahead and get to the next clip. So, yeah. Okay. So, I think I left off at the fight. Yeah. So I had got my phone back at this point, and we were texting again, and I guess at this point we were cool, or whatever. So the next day comes around, or whatever, and I'm like, okay. So it's like maybe a week or two later when we really had a big fallout, and she was like, "Look, we need to go." Cause at the time, well, yeah, at the time we had started drifting away, and she was like, "You know what? We need to get things worked out because I really want to be your friend or whatever." And I was like, "Yeah, I do too, whatever, because she was cool." So I was like, "Okay, well, I mean, we can be cool or whatever." So it was like, yes, the next day we went to the counselor and we talked about it. We worked our problems out. So I thought. So this is where it really started getting juicy. It was the problem. I think what some people don't understand, just because we're not friends anymore doesn't mean we're gonna have beef. But at the point when we stopped being friends, we didn't have no beef whatsoever. But she started hanging out with some other people. Then she started getting beef. Wanted to have a beef with me apparently. So I had became friends with one of her friends, not knowing that they were friends, right? Because we had came cool or whatever. We just started talking. And plus, she was real tight with my little godbrother or whatever. So it was like, we might as well be tight. You were kind of technically, I mean, I guess, close or whatever. I don't know. So I had started becoming close with her or whatever. And we became friends. And she came back, was telling me that she was talking about me behind my back or whatever. And I said, what? And I'm about to eat a snack because I'm hungry. So yeah, hold on. I was like, what? And I remember um we had a school dance that day or whatever, right? And the day of school dance, she was on the bus and she was pulling up pictures, looking back and laughing. When I tell you I lost it, I lost it. I was getting mad, but my friend was like, hey, don't crash out. It'll be fine. Or whatever. Like, don't worry about it. I'm sorry, I'm hungry. And I can't wait to finish filming this. So at this point, I really wouldn't say beef, but I had a problem with her at this point because I was cool with not being your friend no more. But you want to go back behind my back and talk about me. Like, what's your problem? I was like, what's your problem, dude? What is it? Um, I was like, you know what? What do I do? What can I do? It's out of my hands. It's out of my hands. There's nothing I can do. So I was like, yeah. So, hold on, y'all. I'm trying to think. Oh, I I remember I was in a group chat with her because she had blocked me or whatever, but I was in a Snapchat group chat with her. So I texted, I said, why were you talking about me? She said, I wasn't. Because you know how how they like to play stupid when you check them or confront them. Or whatever. I said, okay, bet. I told my friend I was going to check her at the dance because I knew she was probably going to go to the dance. So I said, yeah, I'm about to check her at the dance. So we get to the dance and I check her. I said, I don't think I even checked her because I felt like it wasn't worth it. And she was ditching me the whole dance. Like I would walk in her direction and she will start running the other way. So yeah, I never got a chance to check her. And then when I saw her friends, I said, where's Scarlett at? Bleep that out. Bleep that out, Bella. Izzy, bleep that out. Bleep that out. We not finna name drop up here because I'm not trying to be messy. But if it don't get bleeped out, who cares? Scarlett, whatever. Let me stop. But if she wants to run up, she can run up. But I know she's not. And if she wants to show her mama, hey, you can see how messy your daughter is. Anyways, plus she's not even following me on none of my socials. None of her friends follow me on my socials. And excuse my mom in the background. She on the phone. But yeah. 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 So basically, some time I went by, I was like, cool hoe. I don't even know what I'm yapping about at this point. At the dance, time passes by after the dance, and she was like, what was she like? Oh, she just kept saying she wasn't talking about me. And then, so basically after that, she was basically trying to make one of my friends stop being friends with me, I guess. But the other girl wasn't having it. She said, if you got a problem with that, I'm gonna stop being friends with you. But that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on those post notifications. If I'm talking fast, it's because I'm trying to hurry up and end this video so it's not too long for Izzy to edit. Yeah. Bye, guys. And awesome. And thank you, Izzy, so much for the edit. I love it. And I love you guys so much. And I'll see you guys in the next video.